Here we are, February 2nd. Let's talk about books or items that I've sold on Amazon. I'm a little frazzled. I got to hurry up. It's going to be a short video. The Iron Wall, Israel and the Arab World, sold for $15 and change on Amazon. Merchant fulfilled. This book is in amazing condition. I just got that book, so $15 and change. And this one was the best sale of the day between Amazon and eBay. This is The Sounds of Lalo Schifrin. It's got multiple discs in here. If you ever come across this, definitely pick it up. I sold it for $69.99 on Amazon, merchant fulfilled. So you can sell CDs and books for a lot of money on Amazon, and it does not have to be FBA. If you're doing FBA, great, but you can also do merchant fulfilled, or you can do both. But yeah, this was great, $70 sale. This came from, I've told you many, many, many times that this came from 10 total boxes of CDs were donated. And I keep selling these. There's just amazing stuff in there. Soundtracks, jazz, and classical. So if I ever come across this again, I will definitely list it. It's got 5 CDs in there in this little box in incredible condition. I listed it as very good. So sometimes you have to be patient, but the rest of the offers on this listing on Amazon start at $134. So don't be afraid to drop the price to something a little more reasonable. I sold this on eBay, Hurdy-Gurdy on Olympus. It's a book from 1927. I sold it for $15, just under $16. So much older book. Not every older book that's almost 100 years old will sell for good money, but this one did sell. So that's a good thing. This was, I don't know where this one came from, but this is one of the many collectible older books that I have for sale on eBay. And then switching up to something from the early 1980s is this book, which is called, as you can see what it's called, The Lover's Diet, etc. And it still has the original sticker on here from back in the 80s for $3.95. And I sold this one for $15.79. I don't know, I think this was plus shipping, but this came from a donation from, I think it was last year in October, but it could have been the previous year. So yeah, so that one sold. This one, Sinatra 57. How much do you think this sold for? This actually sold for $23 and change plus shipping. This was from a thrift store. If you come across this particular Sinatra CD, I'd pick it up because it does go for good money. It's the first time I had come across it. You wouldn't think it would go for good money, but it ends up being the case. I actually sold for $23. When did I pick this up? Oh, I picked this up last year, October 3rd of last year at a thrift store. One of the 2 thrift stores that I go to, have been going to for a while. Yeah, when I saw it on the shelf, I wasn't sure. I'd never seen it before, but when I looked it up, it turned out it was hard to find. So I took a bit of a flyer on it, only spent 75 cents, and ends up selling for $23 plus shipping, so a nice sale. This CD was from a local buy back in April of 2023. I spent $100 on, I don't know how many CDs there were in total, but a good amount. Probably got quite a few. But I've already made my money back. This one sold for $27 and change plus shipping. It's a multi-CD set. Now, one common denominator on all of these sales on eBay, so everything that you see, is that I just started another promotion. So my sales were slowed down. This last 5 days or so have been slower. But I started a 21% off promotion on like 1,150-ish items. And I've already got 4 sales. All 4 of these came from that, and I just started that yesterday. So don't be afraid to run some type of promotion, a markdown promotion, and play with the percentages. I did a 25% once, I did 27, now I dropped down to 21. So far it's working. I'm also going to try a little lower, try 15, that kind of thing, to see if that works. But sometimes when sales are slow, you can run a promotion that can really increase your sales. Typically, February can be slow in general for sales on eBay and Amazon, but as long as you keep sourcing and listing the right items and pricing them to move, you're still going to see sales. It's just not going to be as high velocity or as many as obviously we saw through the holidays and even through January. Things are just going to slow down. So think about different strategies of how to sell things. Putting on sales, putting on promotions is what works for me, because I have enough profit built into these that I can take 20% off and still make some good money, while also continuing to list new items, quality items that are going to, bolster my store. So just keep that in mind, guys. Just because sales are slow doesn't mean you can't try to generate sales in some other ways. All right, told you that would be a quick video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.